Welcome to everyone to another CLC free watchlist. We are ready to start another deep analysis with all our pair and all the setup that I share in the free channel during the weekend and at the start of this week. So we can start this analysis with Australian dollar, Japanese yen. We will look at Euro, Australian dollar and GBPUSD. These are the three pairs that we are looking now at the moment. Let's start with Australian dollar, Japanese yen on the 4-hour time frame. I share an update in the free channel during the week with a potential long setup here. After the clear break here of 7.2, this monthly support here, we can see that the price in the last weeks has reached this level after this huge bearish movement, but after the clear break of this monthly support, the price start to form this side phase here, and we can see that the price has not a main direction in the last weeks, and we can see that the price action has made many bullish and bearish signals around this monthly support here. But looking at the last week, we can see that the price has finally found the strength to close the weekly candle above this level. And as you know, this for me is one of the strongest bullish signal, because I'm really trust the daily and especially the weekly closing. And as explained in my weekly PDF, we have a potential entry point here, just few pips above this monthly support. And we can see that the price at the start of the week perfectly follow my analysis and start a bullish movement. But we can see a weak movement, and after the price has reached 7,230, didn't find the strength to go higher and start a little lateral phase. And here we come at the free analysis that I shared yesterday morning with you. I share an update on the free channel here, and I explain that the price has reached another time this monthly support, and this was a good entry point for a long trade. We take profit first, we take profit 1, just few pips below this mini resistance here that blocked the price from many weeks, and we can see that the price after my update has perfectly followed my analysis and reach our take profit 1, where we move the stop loss to the break even and take out part of the profit. From this point, we can see that yesterday afternoon the price didn't find the strength to go higher, and from this point during the night the price has started a strong bearish movement that bring the price this morning below 7.2 here. And also the price this morning has formed a clear shooting star candle, just a few pips below 7.2. And now this could be a good bearish confirm after this first bearish signal. But for now, guys, I prefer to wait and look carefully at the price action here, because if the price will fail to go lower and will come back, especially with a daily closing above this monthly support, this will be a huge bearish signal for a potential new bullish phase. So for now, guys, look carefully the price action here for the rest of the day, and look if the price will finally find the strength to close a daily candle above this level, and especially the next weekly candle, because 2 weekly candles above this monthly support could be a strong signal that the price is ready for a new bullish phase. For now, guys, we are out of this trade with no losses, but we made a good 40 pips profit, so a very good trade for us at the start of the week. And now look carefully if the price will start another bearish phase, try to reach this slowdown area, or the price will find the strength to go higher. Look carefully here at the daily and weekly closing around this monthly support. Then we can watch the next one, strong related with this first analysis, because we are on Euro Australian dollar. I share this setup with you during the weekend on the free weekly PDF that I share every weekend with you in the free channel. And we can see that the price this week has in part follow my analysis, because our entry point was around here 1.6460 here, and we can see that this week the price has opened here with no gap and has started this bullish movement, but we can see that the price failed to come back above 1.64, and we can see that here the price formed a first bearish candle after the perfect touch of this key level. Here the price tried to go higher another time, but failed to go higher and didn't find the string, and from this point the price has formed this first bearish engulfing candle, and then the price has formed this hammer candle that perfectly touch another time the slowdown area around 1.63. We can see, guys, that this week the price it's blocked in a lateral channel between 1.64 and 1.63, so 100 pips side channel, and we can see that this morning the price has perfectly reached another time this area where we have this key level 1.64, the upper part of this side channel, this bearish trend line, and we can see that this upper shadow perfectly touch this mini slowdown area where we had our last entry point. So this is a critical touch because we are in a very critical area. Here we have many confluences, so for now, guys, we have to carefully watch the price action around this key level, because a clear bearish signal, like a bearish engulfing candle on the 4-hour time frame, because for this trade I prefer to not go at the lower time frame, but wait, clear confirm, especially on the 4-hour and daily time frame. A clear bearish candle on the 4-hour chart, like a bearish engulfing or better a shooting star, will be a strong bearish signal for another bearish phase. Obviously, guys, for this trade I place the take profit at the next support area here, but obviously if the price will give us a good entry point for a short trade, obviously we have to carefully watch the price action here. And in this case, we can use take profit 1 around this area, because we don't need to risk all our trade. And if the price will give us a good entry point and a clear bearish signal after the reaction of this area, we can take this trade, and obviously with first target around few pips above 1.63, so a good potential 85, 90 pips take profit 1. And obviously if the price after this bearish phase will break this key level with a daily closing below it, this will be a huge bearish signal, and in this case we will add another position to this trade. Using the MA, we can see that the 200 period MA is perfectly matching 1.63, and this is another confluences that the price, if the price will start this bearish phase, we will have to look very carefully around 1.63. And using this MA, 50 period MA, we can see that the price has perfectly touched this MA, and now we have to carefully watch a clear reaction or a potential bullish movement. I am bearish on this pair, guys, because I'm looking at the bigger time frame like daily and weekly, and for me this pair it's completely bearish for now, so I'm looking for a potential entry point. We can see that in the last hours the price is forming a clear bearish engulfing candle, so a confirm of this candle could be a massive signal and could be a good entry point for this setup 1. Obviously, guys, I don't want to share setup with you to give you a rush into trade, but wait Always the right confirm and don't rush into any trade because I draw a stop loss and a take profit. You only need to confirm. We have many confluences in this area, especially this trend line and this key level and the perfectly touch of this moving average. So look carefully at the price action for clear bearish signal, guys. For me, a bearish engulfing candle here will be a good bearish signal and could give me a good entry point. And then the last one, GBPUSD with our 2 setup here. Oh, sorry. Okay. We have 2 setup here because as you can see on my weekly PDF, I share that on the weekly, daily and monthly time frame, the price action is very bullish. And for me, this week is the week that the price will finally find the strength for a new bullish phase. And we can see that the price opened the week above 121, and for me this was already a good bullish signal. But we can see that the price, after this first bullish signal, start a bearish movement and reach another time 121, where we have our entry point. Obviously, guys, as explained in my weekly PDF and in the VIP Telegram channel, I expect stop hunt and extend the lower shadow before the next bullish movement, and we can see that the price perfectly follow this idea and form this massive hammer candle. And in the VIP Telegram channel, we take this long trade after this hammer candle, and we can see that the price start a strong bullish move, but fail to form new high. And from this point, the price start a deeper correction. Obviously, guys, yesterday evening, we had the Funk minutes rates. So in this case, with our VIP channel, prefer to stay away from the market and look only for clear signal. And we can see that the price just before the NFP, the Funk minutes rate, the price has formed this hammer candle, and we took our entry point here on the 1 hour time frame, but we move just after the opening the stop loss to the break even because the Funk minutes rate, and we can see that the price has formed this bearish engulfing candle that reach our stop loss at break even, so we are out of the market. But this morning we take another long trade from this point, obviously after the clear touch of this bullish trend line, and from this point the price has start another bullish movement that has bring the price our trading profit. But now we can see that the price is forming a clear bearish candle. So now, guys, obviously we are in a critical area because we have this yearly support, these 2 Fibonacci level, and this slowdown area. Obviously, this bullish trend line. So now we have to carefully watch the price action here, because with this first trade we are completely risk free. So we don't need to do anything. And on this trade, we need to watch carefully the price action, because the price has formed a huge bullish engulfing candle this morning, and this for me could be a first signal of a new bullish phase. Obviously, our targets are around 1.2250 here, because the price has already reacted this level, and few pips above we have this bearish trend line. So now we have to carefully watch the price action here, because a clear reaction and a bullish confirm could be the final signal of a new bullish phase and could bring the price to touch our take profit. With this first trade, if you are in, we have already take out part of the profit and move the stop loss to the break even, so we are completely risk-free on the first entry at the lowest point possible. And this morning we take this long trade from the lowest point possible. So good entry point for us. Now we need to wait and look if the GBP will find the strength to a deeper correction after the huge bearish movement of the last weeks and months. But obviously, guys, this trade is strongly related with the dollar index here. And we can see on the daily time frame that the price, after this huge bearish movement that I talked with you in the last updates, here, the price start a correction, and now we can see that the price, after the clear touch of this Fibonacci level, has formed this bearish engulfing candle and react this strong resistance zone, 98.30 on the dollar index. We can see how many times the price has already reacted this area. But we can see that after the Funk minutes rate, the price has formed this hammer candle here. So now we have bullish and bearish signal without a main direction. I'm still bearish on the dollar index, because for me this false break was on a clear false signal, false bullish signal, and we can see huge bearish pressure here. And for me, after this correction, the price is ready for another bearish phase. But obviously, I prefer to keep the mind open to all the possibility. So now, if the price will react this slowdown area and will come back with a daily closing below 9.8, this will be a huge bearish signal for the dollar index and could bring our trade like EURAUD and GBPUSD to a new bullish phase. But on the other hand, if the price will break this slowdown area, especially on the daily and weekly time frame, with a weekly closing above it, this will be a huge bullish signal and could bring the price to a strong bullish phase in the last month of this year. Everything in the market is showing that the dollar index need a correction and need a bearish phase, because we are around the yearly highs, multi-year high, but the macroeconomic situation give us a strong signal of the US economy, so the dollar index still go to the upside. Now we need to watch and look carefully the price action, try to understand if this week the price will finally give us the first bearish phase for the next weeks. We have many good setup, especially on GBPUSD, and we have a potential entry point on Euro Australian dollar. I hope you take the good profit we made on Australian dollar Japanese yen. So I'm very happy with this trade, and I'm very happy to share good setup with you here on YouTube and on our free Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description below with the link for our site, our Telegram VIP channel. I hope this video can help you during the week with your trading system. If you like this video, click subscribe button on YouTube, and thank you for watching. I wish you a good day, and see you the next week with another update of CLC Trading Free Watchlist. Thank you for joining, guys.